In an exclusive interview with 12 News, Governor Dan McKee reacts to the actions of Providence's mayor last night.
It was all about the WaterFire, so I think anything that was said there was inappropriate.
Our cameras captured the heated exchange between the two during a WaterFire event.
We first showed you this video last night at 10. The mayor's outburst was all over a contract Governor McKee negotiated with the Providence Teachers Union. Mayor Jorge Elorza would not say today if he thinks he should have handled things differently. But
new tonight, others have a lot to say, including the president of the Providence Police Union. 12 News reporter Rob Nesbitt joins us live from downtown Providence with the new reaction tonight. Rob?
Shannon, president of the Providence Police Union, says he's appalled by how Mayor Elorza acted last night during an event that was supposed to be about celebrating the return of WaterFire after almost 2 years without it. Mayor Elorza being physically separated from Governor McKee. It's a video that's been viewed on WPRI.com thousands of times, and Peter Mello was in it.
I guess it's politics.
The managing director for WaterFire Providence was next to the politicians, waiting to announce the return of the popular event on September 4th. He says the confrontation did not put out the flames of the celebration.
It was a beautiful night, and to be honest with you, it was a small part of an extraordinary night for us.
Not everyone is taking the exchange so lightly.
Disappointing to see.
President of the Providence Police Union, Michael Imondi, criticized the mayor's actions, saying Elorza would benefit from taking the same training that's required of officers.
I'm going to go to the de-escalation training next Tuesday. He's more than welcome to come with us if he'd like, the mayor, because I clearly, by his actions yesterday, he wasn't de-escalating the situation. He was escalating the situation.
Mayor Elorza would not say Thursday if he regrets his behavior, but did address the criticism from the police union.
I think it's fair to say that their interpretations of the events are a bit of an exaggeration.
The mayor says the agreement between the state and the Providence Teachers Union still falls short, upset that he was left out of contract negotiations. 12 News cameras were there when McKee left his office Thursday to get his point of view on the mayor's actions.
Anything that was said there was inappropriate in terms of the fact that it was about the WaterFire.
Governor McKee says he's looking forward to the ratification of the contract with the teachers union, which is scheduled for tomorrow. Mayor Elorza says he's going to continue to do what he can to prevent that from happening. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Rob Nesbitt, 12 News.